Welcome to Estero Today, produced by Engage Estero. I'm your host, Mike Wasson. This is the 14th year Breaking Par for Education has made a difference in our community. This fundraiser for education is held at Grandeza and includes a golf scramble on Saturday, March 21st, and a gala event on Sunday, March 22nd. It's always a fun event, and this year, the students from Engage Estero have decided to take us someplace special for the gala. Joining me to tell us about it is our senior from Estero High School and the co-president of Engage Estero, Gianna del Negro. Welcome, Gianna, to Estero Today.
Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Okay, great. Well, there is some exciting things with the theme. Tell us about the theme this year.
So this year's theme is going to be a Hawaiian luau theme. It's something new. We've never done anything like this before. This year's gala, we're actually going to be going outside on the lawn. So starting at 5:30, we're going to have a happy hour inside. We're going to have a silent auction going on. Super, super amazing. And then once we go outside, this year we have a custom menu. So it's like some Hawaiian themed dishes. It should be really, really good, something special and new. And then we're also going to be having hula dancers and a flamethrower, which is pretty cool. I've never experienced something like that before, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
That is neat.
Yeah.
They have a wonderful outdoor venue planned on the garden terrace. It's a front lawn. It's where they have the weddings here at Grandeza.
Yeah.
And I think we'll have a great time.
I agree. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, this is at the end of the happy hour. We plan to go out for the food outdoors. That's weather permitting.
Yes, definitely.
We hope that it's a great opportunity to enjoy the outdoors at Grandeza. You know, when we've had this event before, there's been the national anthem played before we went into dinner. Will that happen again this year?
Yes, it will. We're actually going to be having an Estero High School student from our Estero High School band. They're going to come and they're going to do a trumpet solo. So I'm really looking forward to that. It should be super duper cool.
Now, I know that each year at the gala, we have an honored guest. You have an honored guest this year.
We do. So this year's honored guest is going to be Mr. Jim Shields. He does a lot for our community, and we really want to recognize him. I've been lucky to have spoken to him a few times. He's a really, really, really kind man. And I think it's great that we're going to give the opportunity and the recognition that he deserves.
Jim, as many of you know, Jim Shields has been an active person with Engage Estero and the ECCL before Engage Estero. Many years ago, he started the Junior Achievement Program, which was so successful, and he's fundraising for 14th. This is the 14th year Jim created the event Breaking Par for Education. He's the creator of that, and Jim has put his heart and soul into it. So I'm really happy that you're honoring Jim this year.
Yes, me as well.
That's a great thing. You know, over the years, this event has been very successful at raising a lot of money. And Engage Estero has done some pretty spectacular things the last 2 or 3 years. In fact, last year, I believe the figure is about $100,000. How did you spend that $100,000 that you netted last year?
So we split the money in a few different ways. So we have an endowment fund at FGCU, and last year, and hopefully this year, with the support of everyone, we'll be able to add more money to that endowment fund. But currently we have $65,000 in that fund, and that money goes to scholarships for students at FGCU. And then the other percent of that money, we gave around $30,000 in scholarships to Estero High School students, which I think is really, really great. As a senior too, and just kind of being in the process of applying for scholarships, I know how helpful that money can be for a student. So I think that's really, really amazing that we do that. We also did a few other things with that money. So at Estero High School, we do this thing called Wish Week, where we sponsor a Make-A-Wish student. So Engage Estero was able to donate $1,000 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation to help make that student's wish come true. That was really amazing. And then we also were able to do 2 $5,000 sponsorships at Estero High School for their brand new entrepreneurship program. That's a brand new thing that they have at Estero. It's really cool. If you're a student, definitely I would try to get involved with that. It's a brand new thing, and it's really, really awesome.
That is quite a record.
Yes.
I can say, and I work a little bit with Estero High School over the past years, and the kinds of things that they are doing lead Estero students at Estero High School to help their fellow students. That's really worthwhile, and I commend you and your team. There's a number of students that are involved. Now, you're the co-president along with, who's the other co-president?
Matthew Stevens.
And Matthew Stevens and his brother started Lead Estero a few years ago. And what was their intent? And what is the intent still today of Lead Estero?
Yeah, so Matthew and his older brother Jeffrey in 2022 started Lead Estero. They're the founders. And their mission and kind of Lead Estero's mission statement as a whole is students helping students. So we just really want to emphasize students being able to give back to other people that are in our community. And as well as providing leadership opportunities. I think that's a really important thing for high schoolers, just kind of learning how you can get involved with the community and just being a leader in general. And I think that's a great thing that will take you far in life. So I think that I'm really, really grateful for all the opportunities that Lead Estero has provided me and hopefully has and will continue to provide for other students in the future.
This is all volunteer students helping other students. So, you know, this year's is a luau theme, past themes, and our audience may remember last year they did, I think it was murder mystery.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the year before that it was Hollywood movie stars.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun had. So if you want a fun evening on Sunday, March 22nd, we encourage you to come out. The luau theme sounds like great fun. We're hopeful that we can have good weather and be outside and really enjoy that. I know in the past, we've always felt that this was a wonderful event for our community and a wonderful event for education of students. Now, I have to add that Engage Estero has supported this event for many, many years, actually for all 14 years. And yet we count on the Lead Estero students and their team to put together and produce this event. It's a great experience for the students to learn, as Gianna was just saying. And it's great fun for you to enjoy. We encourage, if you want to dress up in a luau theme, by all means, put your luau shirts on.
I'll have my luau outfit on, so.
So I encourage you folks to go and register. And you can register for we have the golf tournament and we also on Saturday, but we also have the gala on Sunday. And you can register for those events at a simple website, leadestero.com. That's www.leadestero.com. Or if you want to go right to the registration page, you can go to leadestero.ejoinme.org/Breaking Par 26. I think you'll see that on the screen. Also, you can find registration site on the Engage Estero website at esterotoday.com. Gianna, I think I covered everything except for maybe the students. There's some students that are doing some artwork that you're going to have. Could you talk about that?
Yeah, so basically, in years past, we started this thing where we try to get Estero High School students as involved in this event as we can, because most of the money that we do raise goes directly back to them. So we started a thing where we have students at Estero High School who are involved in different arts programs, so like ceramics, photography, just 2D and 3D art. They have the opportunity to create artwork that we auction off at our silent auction, and it's just a really great way for these students to get their names out there, get their work out there, get introduced to some really important and amazing people, and they even are able to make somewhat of a profit off of that. So I think it's a really great thing that we do, and hopefully we'll continue to do throughout the years.
Well, excellent. Thank you very much. You shared with us a great program. I think that covers it pretty much. I encourage you to go register, folks, at the websites that we've mentioned to you. This is a great opportunity for you to have a fun evening with high school students that are doing things for other students. And you're giving back to the community. We've raised a lot of money and they've done a lot of work. So come support your students. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it, Gianna, having your insight. Yeah. You're doing a great job. Thank you for all the work you do with students in Lead Estero.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
You bet. And thank you, folks, for joining us this week at Estero Today. We hope you have found this information interesting and helpful. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the bell icon. And we encourage you to share this podcast with your friends. comment below, or email us at info@esterotoday.com. That's info@esterotoday.com, INFO. You can also find the website links mentioned in today's descriptions below this website. Produced by Engage Estero, this is your host, Mike Wasson, saying and wishing you a good week and hoping you can join us next week for another edition of Estero Today.